So first of all, these rules were notified in mid 2024. IndiGo has had 18 months to sit and work on this and plan its routes and plan its rostering. They have not done that. And what does DGCA? DGCA should have slapped several tens of thousand crores worth of compliance breach fines on IndiGo. Instead, what has it gone and done? It has gone and caved. As I see it, this is collusion between it's either severe collusion or severe incompetence by the Civil Aviation Minister, who has no place in the cabinet. Definitely between the DGCA and IndiGo. Why is it Akasha Air doesn't have this problem? Why is it IndiGo doesn't have this problem? Why does SpiceJet not have this problem? And mind you, two of these are low-cost airlines. But IndiGo has a problem. You have had 18 months to fix this. And mind you, what is the rule that has been changed? Night flying and leave times. Before, leave could be counted against your mandatory rest. 48 hours of continuous rest. Now it no longer is. They're playing hopscotch with passenger safety. Essentially, what IndiGo has done is they've blackmailed DGCA. DGCA has given in. They've screwed over the pilots, and now the pilots are being asked to cooperate with them. I have never seen a more feckless organization than the DGCA. It has zero commitment to passenger safety. Everybody on the DGCA needs to be sacked. Well, first of all, you need to start seizing IndiGo assets. Why did you allow IndiGo to hoard gates and hoard routes and announce routes, which they very clearly did not have pilots for? We already know there are cascading knockdown effects of, the smog that covers North India in winter on airline schedules. On top of that, they've scheduled a whole number of flights, knowing there is a pilot shortage. Tell me something, if there was a pilot shortage, why is it Akasha is not affected? Why is it Air India is not affected? Why is SpiceJet not affected? Basically, IndiGo did not want to pay the market price. They announced and oversold tickets. And mind you, what planes are running, even those they are not willing to operate. Now, if there is a pilot shortage, is there a ground staff shortage? You have checked in passenger luggage, cancelled their flights, and they're taking 3-4 hours just to get their luggage back. This is the worst kind of strong arm tactic. It is criminal. It is outright criminal. The entire management of IndiGo needs to be arrested. But clearly, our minister has some kind of an understanding with him, or he has no understanding of the business. And this is what is happening. Utterly disgraceful behavior. So these passengers have every right to protest. They have been conned. They have been cheated. They have been held hostage. Remember, when you go inside an airport, you can't just come out of that airport. There is a whole process then where you have to go to the exit counter and things like that, and you are brought out. And you can't even do that till the airline basically announces that, the flight is cancelled, this and that, whatever. Most people I know haven't even been told that the flights have been cancelled. They've been made to check in. And once they check in, they're told no gates, no announcement, no nothing. Right? If you're doing DigiYatra, basically it's letting you in all the way. But remember, DigiYatra, you can go in one way, the coming out is manual. So they basically held them hostage. That is what has happened. Now, the government this will continue till the government cracks the whip, which is something the government seems to, I don't know why, they seem to refuse to want to do. First of all, you need to suspend the salaries of all IndiGo officials for the next 2 to 3 months till the situation stabilizes. Third, IndiGo must not be allowed to operate any flights over and above 20 flights a day, all India, and flights that they've already sold tickets for. They should not be allowed to sell any more tickets anymore. Third, there needs to be crippling and exemplary fines imposed on IndiGo. And fourth, there have to be criminal charges and criminal prosecution of IndiGo's management. Now, understand, I have always defended the airline industry on price increases because this is a very dynamic market. If there is an opportunity, an airline will increase prices. That is how markets operate. You can't expect airlines to do charity and things like that. Understand, this is not a case of market dynamics. This is a case of market manipulation, abuse of its position, and in any capitalist country, this management should be thrown in jail.